everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back to another brand new episode. And today we're going to create a very simple poster design using Adobe Photoshop, and I'm going to test my updated version of Moodlet. So if you want to get this LUT file, please check in the description list below, and if you want to get this PST file and all the resources, then it's available on my Patreon. So there are tons, yes, there are a lot to cover. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So here we are in Photoshop, and very first thing, let's create an artboard, and for that press Ctrl and N, and I'm going to make 4x5. Let's keep the resolution as 300, color mode to RGB, and let's keep the resolution as 300, and let's keep everything as default, and let's click on create. And then right after that, let's drag and drop our very first image right over here, and let's keep this image maybe somewhere around here. And all right, and then let's add a solid, and let's create a solid, and let's give it a kind of this color, and let's keep it like that, and let's click on OK. And then let's add a texture on top. So and let's drag and drop this texture right over here, and let's keep it a little, let's make it a little bigger, and let's keep it right around here. And let's change the blending mode to, I guess, screen. Yep, let's keep it like that for now. Now let's add a cloud on the background. Let's drag and drop a cloud texture on the very bottom. Let's make it a little bigger, and let's drop down the opacity a little bit, just like so. Let's add some explosion brushes on background. So let's create a new layer, go to brush, and I'm going to use, I'm going to use some of these brushes. So let's see, let's go for this one, and let's make it a light, slightly brighter color, and let's add a few brushes. Let's add a little rotation. Here we go, maybe some more, just like so. And let's go for this brush. And let's create one more layer. Let's add a few right around here. Alright, let's keep it like that. And now let's do some color adjustment. So select this layer, go to filter, let's go to camera raw filter, and let's drop down, let's increase the shadows. Let's drop down the highlights, let's increase the texture, let's increase the clarity, let's drop down the vibrance a little bit, just like so. And let's go over here, and let's drop down the luminance for red, and let's increase for orange and yellow a little bit. Just like so. And for the saturation, let's drop down the saturation for orange a little bit, and yellow just a little bit, just like so. And again, let's increase the saturation for red just a little touch, just like so. And maybe let's increase the exposure a little bit, and let's add a little bit of grain, maybe somewhere around here, and let's click on OK. So this is what we got. And then let's add some debris. So I have got a PNG, So if you want to get this PNG file, please check on the description list below. So here we go. Let's drag and drop this debris right around here, and let's make it a little smaller, just like so. Okay, let's add a little rotation and let's keep it right around here, just like that. And let's make a one more copy, Control J. Let's keep it under that player image and let's move it right around here. Maybe let's add a little rotation and maybe increase the size a little bit, I guess. And let's keep it right around here. Here we go. And let's add some highlights on the main player image. So let's go over here, create a new layer, right click, create clipping mask. Let's go to brush and let's go for a general soft brush. Here we go. And let's add some highlights. Right around here. Here you go. Let's change the blending mode to screen, and here we go. This is before and this is after. Let's add one more layer on top. Let's go to brush and let's go for the same brush and let's add a little highlights on face, screen, or let's go for a soft light and let's drop down the opacity a little bit. Here we go, and some more right around here. Let's add one more layer. Let's change the blending mode to soft light and let's drop down the opacity a little bit. Here we go. And let's do the same thing for these stones. So let's go right over here. Let's create a new layer. Right click, create clipping mask. Again, go to brush. Yep, let's add a little highlights and maybe let's do the same thing for this stone. Create a new layer. Right click, create clipping mask, go to brush and maybe add a little bit of highlights on top. And let's do some color adjustments. So select this stone layer, go to filter, let's go to camera raw filter and let's add some texture, let's add some clarity and maybe drop down the highlights and increase the shadows a little bit, and we drop down the vibrance just like so. And let's do the same thing, apply the same camera raw filter for this stone. So select this one, apply same camera raw filter and let's click on OK. So this is what we got, and let's add one more PNG on very top. And for this one, let's keep it all the way to the top for now, maybe just right around here. And let's create a layer mask, go to brush and let's erase let's erase these parts from here, and let's erase some of these parts from the face. Here we go. Let's erase this one too. Maybe erase this one too. Here we go, and let's make a copy. Ctrl J, and let's keep it under that layer image, and let's delete that layer max, and let's keep it like that. And again, let's apply the same camera raw filter, apply previous setting, and for this one maybe increase the highlights a little bit and maybe shadow just like so, and for the vibrance maybe keep the vibrance just like that. And let's do the same thing for the one on top. So select this layer, go to filter, apply the same camera raw filter, and let's apply previous setting, and let's click OK. So here we go, this is what we got, and let's add few motion blurs. So select that stone layer, go to filter, let's go to blur, let's apply a motion blur. And for the angle, I will say let's keep it as 30, or yeah, let's keep it -5, or maybe -30. Yep, let's keep it like that. And the blur distance, let's keep it 40 for now, and let's click on OK. And let's apply the same motion blur for all the layers. So select one, apply the motion blur, again click OK, and let's do the same thing for the one on the very back. Filter, apply motion blur, and let's do the same thing for the stone on very top. So select this one, filter, apply motion blur, now let's add a texture on very top. So select this image, let's keep it all the way to the top, and let's change the blending mode to hard light, and let's drop down the opacity to maybe around, yep, let's keep it like 49. Let's fill this image just like so. Now it's the time to apply our color LUT. So let's go on very top, add a lookup, and from here click on load, and let's apply this mood LUT, and it's an updated version. So select this one and click on load. So here we go, this is what we got, and let's drop down the opacity a little bit for the texture. Yep, just like so. Maybe now this is what we got. Now let's merge everything, Ctrl Shift Alt and E, and let's make a one more copy, and for that press Ctrl J, and let's go to filter, and again apply blur and apply motion blur, and for the blur distance let's drop down a little bit. Here we go, and let's create a layer max, go to brush, and again let's erase these parts, and let's add a curve on very top. So let's go on curve, let's make it a little brighter, maybe let's punch it just like that. And let's add a text on very top. Alright, and let's keep it a kind of, okay, give it a kind of darker red color, maybe something like that. And let's give the San Francisco the similar color. Now let's create a one more layer, and let's go for a kind of brighter color. Here we go. Let's drop down the opacity a little bit, and let's add a texture on that text. So let's select that text there, press Ctrl and G. Let's keep it inside a group and let's rename it as a text, and let's add a texture on very top. Let's keep it on top, right click, create clipping mask, and let's change the blending mode to I'll say darken, and let's make it a little smaller. Here we go, and let's add a few more text on the bottom, and let's add a logo on very bottom, and let's make it a little smaller, and let's keep it right around here. And yep, that's the final, and I hope you guys learned something new from this tutorial, and I'll see you on next video. Till then, you guys take care, be safe, and be creative. Bye bye.